Hey, what's up? It's me. If you don't know who I am, then I still don't understand why you're watching these pointless videos. But, see, this webcam is tricky. See, this computer that the webcam is on, this nice Dell, it's pretty big actually, I don't know what the hell it is, Dell laptop, it's actually broken, like the screen is broken. So, what we did was we went and bought a monitor, which is right there. See, this right here where my hand is, son of a bitch, wait, okay, right there, that is the computer that I'm looking at. As you can tell, it's not, hold on, the one that I'm exiting, this son of a bitch, hate these things. Alright, anyway, that is broken. So this view right here with the blue black drop, the sticky notes, and this thing is the monitor of what this is supposed to be. It's very confusing, but I've learned how to work it. And and so right here is my actual laptop. So I'm actually sitting here with 3 screens on me. So, and it's hard enough to look at one of these things and try to see, you know, because when you make a webcam video, in my mind, you know, I like to see what I'm doing, right? And right now I can't see what I'm doing because the screen's over there to my right. And so I have to look at this thing, and if I want to read something off my computer, then you're going to see the side of my face. So to help me with this confusing problem, I have these eyes of the Cookie Monster. Yeah, nice hoodie, I like it. Anyway, is he still Cookie Monster? Last I heard, he wasn't, because of like obese children and Michelle Obama's, you know. So anyway, so I made a video on the 29th, which was actually, well, 9 plus 2. The 29th was actually a Saturday, so that would have been 13, 14, 15. That would have actually been 15 days ago. My math is horrible. Hold on. Alright. One. I don't know where the hell it would have been. I'm confused. That's confusing as fuck. Anyway, so I made a video on this, you know, with the screens and everything, and why do I have a light on in my room? It actually covered some topics that I'll restate in here, and because, you know, I'm gonna try to do this, you know, either bi-monthly, like once a month or twice a month, or lucky at least once every other month at least. So anyway, the first thing I made a comment about was I had about 2 weeks ago come to notice a lot of teenagers, a lot of teenagers, mostly dudes actually, teenage guys, aged, I'd say about 15 to 18, go on like they create YouTube accounts for the sole purpose so that other people can come out, like, not flirting. They're like, you know, they sit there and they're like, support this and this project, blah 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 blah, and they have like 15-year-old gay. Well, you'd say they're gay, but they're actually those straight, really feminine, you know, faggots, but they're not actually a fag. That flirt, that, you know, it's flirting with your girlfriend, and it's flirting with your girlfriend, and you're like, yeah. Well, they have like 2 or 3 of them come talk about it will be better. It doesn't get worse. When you come out, you will feel. I'm like, what? This is just telling kids that coming out is horrible. I mean, so that, I don't want to go into it right now. So, but that, think about coming out. Actually, what the fuck? If you want to come out, my suggestion is right now go to Penn State. It seems like they have a discount for gay boys. Cheap admission. I don't know. I don't know. Hell, even a spot on the football team. No. Bam. No, I'm kidding. Seriously, let me, because that was one thing I didn't address, 15 days ago, because nobody knew about it. Well, 15 days ago, only the, whatever, Petrino, or it's not Petrino, it's like Paterno, Curly, McQuarrie, and whoever the hell the other guy is being investigated, they knew about it. I'm sure the dude's wife knew about it, and whatever. Now, I want to go on the record and say, first of all, the nature of his crimes, like the 40 counts of either possessing child porn or child molestation, whatever it is, they're horrible. They're horrible. But seeing how I've been through the legal system and I've been screwed, he's innocent until proven guilty. Now, granted, I made a joke with my brother that actually said, it said, if I still have it, it said, I said something smart ass like, there seems to have been many reasons why Penn State lost. He kept juggling balls on the sideline and repeatedly was flagged for unnecessary roughness after the play had climaxed. Yeah, okay. See, I don't mean that. Like, I said it as a joke and whatever, but I don't mean it, because, regardless of if you find it, he's like that Michael Jackson doctor. Regardless of if you find a verdict, if you find him guilty or not, you're going to have dumbasses. And I call them dumbasses because it's not their place to do this. I'm not saying they're wrong for what they're doing. I'm saying they're wrong for how they do it. You're going to have dumbasses go out on this guy's front. What's his name? Like Sandusky? Yeah, something like that. Jerry Sandusky. Yeah, that's what I'm going to call him. You'll have some, this mad Mothers Against Drunk Driving kind of group, probably against Mothers Against Sexual Predators. I don't know, MASP. I don't know. You're gonna have a bunch of them picket with signs and all that shit. You're gonna have, you're gonna split the college in half of people that think you did it, which are probably the football hating kids, and people that think you didn't, which is probably your jocks and their girlfriends, and your alumni that'll go both ways. Your future students that will look at it. Your future students that won't be because of it are stupid, because a sex abuse scandal having to do with a bunch of kids, 16 and under, unless you have a brother, doesn't concern you. If you don't want the reputation, I understand that, but like, if you're like, oh, that school has they molest, don't be naive. Which is the other thing, is I think that a bunch of people are going to go, like there was, I guess yesterday there were a bunch of people on that the coach's lawn saying, like, Joe, please stay or something. I don't know. Apparently I saw on YouTube, on Yahoo, that he is going to retire after this season. I don't know if that's good or bad, but for his state right now, it's probably good. But then again, somebody asked me, "Oh, do I think he should retire?" And my first thought was, I was like, "Well, yeah, but not because of this. I think he should retire because he's been there for how many fucking years, and how old is he now? He's a great coach. Yes, he's always gonna. Well, shit. When you look at him now, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, this scandal's gonna be remembered." As his tenure at the, I don't think so. I think 2 national championships trumps a few kids getting molested. No, don't. Before you comment and are like, oh, you're saying that, their football team. No, I'm not. No, what I'm saying is that in the eyes of sports people, in the eyes of the players that were on the 2 national championship teams in the 80s, apparently these allegations they date back to 1994 and they go to 2009. So the people that were on the 2 national championships Penn State won in the 80s under Paterno and Sandusky's defense, I don't think when they remember Penn State, they're going to remember something that happened after they graduate. I mean, they'll know about it, yeah. But when somebody's like, you know, they talk about their football team, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, we won the national titles. And by the way, like 20 years after that, the defensive coordinator at the time was like investigated in the hugest scandal in college sports ever. And I don't know why they're calling it the hugest scandal in college sports. I mean, damn, schools have scandals all the time. They just, especially athletic departments, they just usually cover up for them. And then when they get busted, it's like, oh god, media frenzy. I live in Hillsborough, North Carolina, which is like not that far from Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill, granted, it's 2 whole different levels here. Chapel Hill had what? Like Chapel Hill was ranked in the top 25. They were predicted to do good, and then they had a scandal break out. Bam! UNC is now back to being basketball really only. And most people are starting to look and say, hey, UNC is not having a future for. I mean, it's okay, whatever. I don't, you know, it's got to the point where I'm sick of the Duke and Carolina rivalry, but hell, I'll wear my Carolina blue. Screw the. No, it's not blue. It's not dark blue on here. It's black. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's my take on the Penn State thing. I'm actually gonna make this one video because I think that Penn State thing stands alone on its own. So, and the coming out of the closet, you know, brought it to my attention. I mean, the one thing I can say about this you know, there's two sides you can take in this Sandusky thing. One's mine, and one is my quote. And if you're gonna quote me, you better quote my ass. The other one is well, I didn't quote them, so I don't know who it is. The one that's not me, and this is if you're like a Penn State fan, or even not, it can go both ways. Life is not measured. I'm gonna change it around here. Actually, life is not measured by the yards you gain, but by the yards taken off of your life. See, it's supposed to be it's supposed to be life is not measured by the breaths you take, but by the moments that take your breath away. No. Yeah, it's supposed to be that. Now mine, I wrote this because it rhymed and I liked it. If I was Sandusky, this is what I would say in my apology. I said if I could go back and do it all over again, I would have just faced the facts and said I wasn't your friend. Because think about it. How did he probably get close to these people? These kids, these boys. How did he get close to a boy? You befriend them.